Hey y'all, Jesse and Angel here coming at you with a weekly zodiac energy reading forecast for the week of October 22nd in 2018. If you would like to support the channel, you can always get a personal reading or a healing Reiki session with me. Instructions and descriptions of the psychic services will be down below. You can join me on Patreon, monthly contributions in exchange for personal services. You can do an energy exchange donation. Always appreciated. Love my people. And you can join me on Instagram for daily card pulls. All right, so there it is. I will see y'all for your individual sign. Hello, Capricorns, and those drawn to this message. For y'all this week, we are using the Butterfly Oracle by Doreen Virtue. So let's see what kind of gentle growth I'm really feeling this week. Let's see what's going on here. Everybody put your energy in. Ask for Spirit for a direct message. Take what resonates. These are general readings. Please see me for individual guidance, starting at $11. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Star spread. I like these weekly star spreads. Okay. Yeah, there is definitely, hold on. Nope, there's definitely a shift in energy. A final sort of click. Something that will really get you guys moving on your deepest dreams and desires. You have decisions as the overall tone and moving as your helping sector. So decisions and moving. Now this card moving, this can be moving on. This can mean physical location, relocation. I am sensing a lot of you planning a trip to a beloved. That's beautiful. A deep friendship. This movement forward, though, it's like you're at a crossroads. In order to move forward with this deep bond that you want, which can result in divine life purpose, there's definitely an unraveling. No, I'm sorry. Unraveling is incorrect, but like a re-raveling. It's like you're reclaiming what is yours. You're making a decision to move in a direction that allows for, we're talking about major fulfillment here. Spiritual growth being in your internal struggle, along with hobbies as your overall outcome. All right, so this week's internal struggle is to grow into an expanded state where your hobbies can be your work. Transitioning into a place where you don't have to work to live because you do what you love every day. Your hobby is what takes up your time and it can be profitable. That's a very strong message that I'm getting, even without a finance card in this message. So we have adult children as your direct physical struggle. So adult children, being an adult but always being a kid, right? And making adult decisions for yourself. A lot of that is tied into that spiritual growth as well, because this movement forward, it's a very adult decision to say goodbye to that which no longer serves, to make decisions, to have follow through. That is a major feeling, major notion of what's going on this week, major follow through with matters of the heart. I keep seeing people wanting to focus this sort of energy toward their 3D reality. If you do that, you're going to keep hitting your head against the wall. That's not the point. That's the byproduct. New exercise program is your strength sector. All right, new exercise program, new energetic exercise. This can be as powerful, this finality sort of feeling, this moving on, this clenching. This can be as powerful as really releasing addictions. The cause for addiction being stagnant or stale energy. So you practice your free will, you practice your discipline, you practice that free will. And you tell yourself no when it comes to energy suckers. That's another thing about exercise program. Sometimes you have to stop your overflow of energy leaking into places where it's not going to replenish you before you, that in and of itself can be an exercise. Before you can like really start to replenish yourself enough to over having a bit of an overflow. That is what y'all are really working toward this week. Really focusing on how you spend your time and how your time spent will return to you. So if you spend it, like, be careful what your hobbies are. Do you talk behind people's backs? Do you criticize people as a way to make yourself feel better? There's this decision, and we touched on this last week with the Five of Swords, I think it was, where it's like separating your shadow self a little bit. And we are continuing, again, the legion consciousness, the collective consciousness, right? But y'all are really leaving behind something final. I'm sensing finality. I am sensing finality so that you can flourish. This moving on, this goodbye allows for your passions to grow. All right? That spiritual growth being an internal struggle, growing pains, maybe. Now, what's interesting about this week for this group is that the more pain you go through right now, hold on. Okay, so the level of pain you go through is a choice. The level of pain you go through is a choice. To let something go that's been toxic or has held you back, it can be difficult because it's a change. But if you can practice the attitude of gratitude, and if you can try to go through this life with a sense of adventure, you would benefit from that. You would, honestly, the word was, and let me say it correctly, you will profit from it. All right. There it is, y'all. Take care. Rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me.